Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Will Wesley, the Mile High Mouth, and for today's Suki Nihon, we are reviewing episode 32 of season 7 of Adventure Time, Bun Bun. I have to say something. When I saw the name of that, I was like, first thing that pops into my mind is this comic strip I like to read called Sluggy Freelance. There's a character in there that's a little lop bunny type thing named Bun Bun. Has some of the best story arcs in the entire comic, but that's neither here nor there. What's here and there right now is Cinnamon Bun, who we last saw hanging out with the princess, the Flame Princess in the Flame Kingdom, and he's visiting the Candy Kingdom to drop off a letter to have Princess Bubblegum sign it and then have it delivered to other princesses or whatnot. Anyways, Princess Bubblegum signs it, then calls in Finn, who, by the way, is okay. After what happened last week, we're not hearing anything about the sword, but he's okay. He just fainted. And that makes sense because Finn is kind of like, he's a hero, but certain things are just a shock to his system. So he fell asleep, but he's awake and he's doing stuff, and he does a lot of stuff in this episode. Actually, after talking to Cinnamon Bun, Princess Bubblegum spies on Cinnamon Bun as he's leaving, and sees him interact with some of the other candy people. Realizing he might be lonely, she makes a little Cinnamon Bun clone named Bun Bun, and tells Finn to deliver it to the Candy Kingdom. Sorry, to the Flame Kingdom, which is what he does. Oh boy. He delivers Bun Bun to the Fire Kingdom and then starts hanging out with Flame Princess for a while. They just kind of catch up. Whereas there's the little story B has to do with Bun Bun just kind of running around the place, wrecking things, and Cinnamon Bun being the responsible adult, being like, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do this. Bun Bun accidentally frees the Flame King, and he decides he's going to run off into the woods and rebuild his evil army. What happens with that is that he decides to amass an army of squirrels, and then he's like, well, maybe this will work, and then Bun Bun informs him that, well, no, it won't work, and the Flame King decides to stay in the woods, in a cave, and be the Chipmunk King, and try, I guess, being less evil for a change. So that's good. Whereas, while this is happening, Flame Princess and Finn finally get to talk. They talk things over. Finn apologizes and explains why he was wrong. He apologizes for gaslighting Flame Princess into fighting the Ice King several seasons back. And it shows that his character has matured so much. And then Flame Princess forgives him, which also shows that her character has grown quite a bit too. You've got these characters just interacting and showing that there is life after a breakup with these. And just seeing them interact again is a good thing. Pretty much this is a fairly light episode about where people belong and what reconciliation is like. In a way, Bun Bun is Princess Bubblegum's apology to Cinnamon Bun by creating something that looks kind of like him but is tiny. And in this way, this entire episode is really about forgiveness. Cinnamon Bun comes to the realization that, yeah, he's a lot different now than he used to be. He used to be very half-baked. And now that he's more of a serious, more astute person, he can still be fairly fun if he needs to be. He doesn't have to be serious all the time, which is good. Flame Princess and Finn discover that, well, they can still be friends, and they can handle their past by forgiving each other for it and then moving on from it. Pretty mature writing here. I don't think this episode really works if you don't know what happened between all those other seasons. But for those of us who are keeping up with the storyline and know what's going on, it's nice to see that bit of closure, that bit of reconciliation between two great characters. Personally, I liked the episode. What'd you think? Tell me in the comments below. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until the next video comes out, you are now caught up.